Hey, welcome to the channel. So today we've got something special for you. We're going to test two camp stoves. Everyone's probably familiar with the Jetboil. So I've got a Minimo here. We actually like the Minimo and we've used it a lot in our camping adventures. But then I discovered there's another one, very similar, also a Chinese made camping stove called a Makers, which has the exact same features apparently as the Jetboil. So let's put the Chinese cousin of the Jetboil to the test and see what exactly we get in this box. So we haven't opened the Makers yet, but according to this, it's got a burner very similar to the Jetboil. It's got a insulated pot with the flux ring technology. It's got a gas tank stand. It's got a frying pan stand and a smaller pot. So pretty similar. Let's see what we get inside the box. So there they are. I've unboxed both of these and there's so many similarities between these two. It's quite remarkable. The propane tank stand is probably the same manufacturer. I don't see many different, well, it is slightly different. This is a straight line and this kind of curves down and then back up. But the pot stand is the same design. The pots are almost identical size. This one comes with the 1 liter pot and a ½ liter extra pot that you could put on using this pot stand. This pot stand is pretty identical to the one that comes in the Jetboil. This is the Jetboil one. This is the Makers. The Makers comes with a nice mesh bag. The only bag with the Jetboil is the one that the burner comes in, which is this microfiber orange colored bag, and the Jetboil comes with a small pot too, but it's only a cup that you can use for measuring. You can't cook with this because it's plastic, but the Makers comes with a ½ liter small one which you can use as a cup. There are silicone covered wire handles on the Minimo, and there are covered handles on the Makers, on both the small pot and the large pot. The burners look very similar, except this one has a regulator, which we can probably see on the other side here. They both have self-igniters, and there's the regulator. So this means it can work down in lower temperatures, provided you've got a good mix, winter mix of fuel, because these are isobutane and propane mix for winter. And this one has the same features except no regulator. So on paper they should perform the same, but this one will be half the price if you want to get one. So probably you should do a boil test using the standard 2 cups of water. So I'll get ready for a boil test and see how this goes. Now it is quite cold out here today. It's -2 Celsius, and there are chunks of ice coming down the river today. And the standard 2 cup was set by the legendary Hiram Cook. So this mason jar is 2 cups, it's 1 pint. So we're going to use the same water from the same source, this water bottle from Nalgene. And a pint, 2 cups, is right at the top of this. So there we are, right at the top. So we're going to put 1 pint in here. And I don't have a stopwatch with me today, so we'll just start them one by one and take into account the one that starts first. So there we go, exactly 2 pints in each one at the same temperature from the same bottle. Outside temperature is -2 Celsius, and the air is still, thankfully. There's no wind. Okay, we're all set up to start the boil test. I'll start the makers first, and then the Jetboil as quickly thereafter as I can, and then we'll see which one wins the boil test. That's on. And Jetboil is on. Open them both fully. It feels like there's a lot more heat coming out of the Jetboil off the bat. Not sure why that would be. You can see the glowing element in there, the starter, and I can see the glowing starter in the Jetboil as well, so they're both ignited. Oh, a little bit of steam already from the makers. And probably a little bit more steam coming out of the Jetboil compared. And that one started a few seconds later, maybe 10 seconds after the makers. But so far, both are looking good. They sound about the same. Both of them have that kind of roaring sound like a jet. Not too loud. And today the temperature is -2 Celsius. -2, ice on the river. Snow on the ground from a couple of days ago, and the wind is just light wind. Right now the wind has picked up a bit. We've got a light wind, steam there, steam and bubbles in the Jetboil. I think the Jetboil might be doing a bit better. Oh, there is bubbles on top of the makers. I better leave the lids off now, because Jetboil's already won. Jetboil is boiling. Full boil there for Jetboil. And that one started a few seconds after, maybe 10 seconds after. This one looks like it's close. Very close. But the Jetboil was amazing. That was fast. And now the makers is coming up in second place. Second place for the makers. I'll move this one out of the way over there because it's steaming. This one's steaming now a lot. It's about to boil. Come on, makers, you're not far behind. For people that don't mind about the time, this is not bad. I think it's boiling. Almost. Almost there. Come on. And there it goes. Boiling. Okay, that is interesting. So if you want a really fast boiler, then maybe the Jetboil is worth it. If you don't mind a few seconds delay, then you could get the makers. But both of these brought the 2 cups of water to a boil very quickly in this cold weather. So if it's important to you to have a really fast boil and have a regulated stove, maybe go with the Jetboil. If you want to save some money and have a few extra features like the small pot in aluminum, then the makers might be just the one for you. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to do some more Jetboil videos in the future, so stay tuned for more, and we'll do some more outdoor cooking.